Good evening and happy freaking Thursday. Your boy Hostel Yogi's coming at you from Zantiva Gym here on the beautiful and healing island of Kopangan, Thailand, in my favorite dark blue shorts. You know what that means. I just finished training legs. Oh my goodness, I don't want to do anything. The last thing that I want to do is stretch. But who doesn't have one freaking minute? That's right, we're going to do something for the quads and the hip flexors. This is great following running, any kind of sports, leg training, hiking, climbing, rock climbing, mountain climbing, anything. You're going to come back and sit on your butt. Your legs are going to go long in front of you. Super simple pose. Anybody can do anytime, anywhere. You don't need any props. You just need your freaking mind and to get your butt on a mat. You don't need a mat. You can use a towel. You don't need a towel. You can use a freaking floor. Let's get to it. Legs are long. Hands are back behind you. Just get comfortable for a second. We're going to lean to the left. We're going to tuck the right leg. If you have any issue with the bones or you need some padding in your ankle, roll up a towel, kitchen towel, whatever you got. Place it underneath the ankle between your bones and the floor to make it that much more comfortable. We're going to roll back. If this is intense, you're going to stay here. If you wish for a little bit more, you're going to come maybe on your left forearm, maybe on both forearms. If the knee comes off the ground a little bit, it's okay. It's just your body, just your bones, just your muscular tension. It may even come down in time. If this is intense, you'll stay here. If you wish for even more, perhaps you anchor your right hand underneath your right ankle and you lower yourself down gently. Now you're going to play with your hand position. Hands up overhead, you're going to create a little bit of a back bend. You're also going to decrease the positive stress on your quad and your hip flexors. If you take your hands down by your side, you're going to increase the stretch on your quad and your hip flexors. Play with it and see what works best for your body. This can be quite intense. But if you sit here for a while and you say, Hostel Yogi, this is not enough, I need some more. Let me give you some more options. Next option is you can step your left foot up. This will increase the stretch on your right leg. You can take the left foot and you can place it on top of your right quad. This really weighs the right quad down, brings the leg closer to the ground. You have a third option, the strongest option in this pose. You're going to take both hands, you're going to raise your left leg in the air, you're going to grasp underneath the knee, somewhere on your shin, and gently pull your left leg toward the body. This really increases the stretch on your right quad and your right hip flexor. And a bonus that I don't think anyone else is teaching, because your boy Hostel Yogi made this one up and I love it. You can just drop that left knee out to the right, and this really opens up the hip flexors. A lot of positive stress in your quads, but also a lot in your TFL and a lot in your hip flexors. It also may open up the groin on your left side as well. I like to have the hands down by the side because I'm an extremist and I really want to feel something. But if you want a little less, maybe you place the hands up on top of your head. You'll lay here for 1 minute. If you can afford it, 3 minutes. And if you dare, 5 whole minutes per side. But start easy, start small, because you want to create a habit that's going to last. And who can't do 1 minute a day for better health, better energy, better mobility, a better freaking mood, and less pain? Now when you're ready to come out of it, you're going to send the left leg long, and we're going to go out the same way that we did. If you're all the way on your back, you're going to anchor in underneath that right ankle. You're going to prop yourself up on your elbows. You're going to roll to the left side. You're going to use your hands and you're going to bring yourself back up. While you're rolled to the left side, you're going to gently and slowly untuck that right leg. You're going to bring it forward. You're going to sit here for just a couple of breaths, as long as you need. Let the body settle back into its natural state before switching into the other side. Now we're going to lean to the right. We're going to tuck the left leg. One option here also, if it's too strong, you can take the flesh from the calf, the muscle, calf muscle, and you can roll it out a little. This creates a little space between the calf and the hamstring. I don't do it because I want the extra pressure, but maybe you need it. Maybe you want less pressure in the beginning. Be gentle with yourself and take care of your body. No need to push or pull in yin. Time and gravity are on your side. They're going to work for you naturally. Do what you need to do to get in the pose, to feel something, and just stay there for 1, 3, or 5 minutes. Now we're going to go back, but if this is intense, you stay here. Chill and hang out for as long as you like. If you're ready for more, we're going to come down onto the right forearm. And it's like we're going to the beach almost, right? Just wave at everybody. Hey, hey, you know, we're on the beach right now. Now, you want even more? You want to go a little bit deeper? You want to feel some more in your left quad and in your left hip flexor? You're going to come back on to that left elbow and forearm. Anchor underneath your ankle and bring yourself slowly down to the ground. And again, that left knee may be off the ground. You see that mine is, and I'm quite open here. It's just a lot of tension. I was just training like crazy. Could be from the muscle, could be from the bones. If it's from the bones, that's not going to change. If it's from the muscle, it may come down in time. It may come down in time today during a session. It may come down in time over many sessions. Don't worry about it. Yin yoga is not alignment-based. It's functional-based. It doesn't matter what you look like. It matters where you feel it, and you should be feeling it in your quad and your hip flexor. Now, the same as last time, place the hands up overhead, creating a mild back bend, but alleviating some of the tension on that left leg. If you wish for more, you can bring your hands down to your side. This increases the stretch on your quad and your hip flexor. And in time, if you say, Hostel Yogi, this just isn't enough, I'm not feeling it, step up on that right foot. Ah, that's nice. I feel that already. And you know the other option, you can use that right foot as a weight. And this is super strong here. And it kind of looks artistic. Get your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your friend or your dog or your camera with voice controls to snap a picture of you and say, hey, I'm doing yoga. And people think that you're a yogi and you've been to India when you do this because it looks cool. But who cares about how it looks? We care about how it feels, and we want to get a deeper stretch. We're actually going to place that right foot back on the ground. We're going to clasp our hands together underneath the right knee, and we're going to pull the right leg into the body. For me, this side is definitely tighter, because you see that knee coming up off the ground. It can even bounce it a little bit. I'm going to readjust the body. I'm going to hold it here. And now for the finisher, and you don't need to do any of these variations. You can stay right where you feel. But in time, as you do this pose, explore all regions and areas of the body with these different variations. Let's just drop that right knee down to the ground or wherever it may lay, kind of making the legs into almost a pinwheel shape. Isn't that nice? Really, really increasing the stretch on the hip flexors. If you have any kind of anterior pelvic tilt, this is going to be a nice stretch to wake up to and a nice stretch to do before you go to bed. It also may open up the groin area. You're going to do this again the same length of time as you did the other side, 1, 3, or if you dare, 5 minutes. When you finish, you're going to easily come out of the posture by unbinding and releasing any of the variations, sending the right leg long. If you're all the way down, you're going to root under that left ankle, come up on your right forearm. Hang out here for just a second before you come all the way up. Take a nice deep breath. And you're going to untuck your left leg. Oh, the release is amazing. You have two options here. If you're in a hurry to get to bed or to get your day started, or you're on your lunch break and you don't have any time, you can just run straight out of the room. But may I invite you to finish off the cherry on the icing on the cake is you come back for a 1-minute rebound. Rebound is like a mini shavasana. I like to place my right hand on my stomach so I feel my breath, my left hand on my heart so I feel my heartbeat. No, it's none of that esoteric mumbo jumbo. It's just to feel the organs that give me so much love and help me propel my body all around this beautiful universe. And I lay here for 1 minute to let everything settle back to its natural state. And after a minute, I feel free and clear. I'm going to rise up and I'm going to say, thank you for following along. I love you all, and give yourself some freaking love, because who doesn't have 1 minute to stretch?